So I think we'll try to review only losses as much as we can anyways. Losses are gonna generally just be knowledge checks or some weird thing. This game is a pretty good example of it. But that stuff is important to know, so anybody at like a decent level or anything like that knows all this stuff, knows all the answers, so it's just something you gotta go through, so.
Yeah.
I have already watched this replay. I think in the future, I'll just, like my personal issue anyways, is more difficulties tier 1, so I think I'm gonna adjust everything to have the best tier 1 possible, and then we'll put up with it in tier 2. So what I mean by that is, I think we'll do the grunt opening.
Yeah.
You can just creep faster, and grunt has good damage type and stuff. So that can be useful. It's a little bit worse for tier 2 because you're lacking a peon, so. And if any harass or anything, then it'll just get worse, so. But that's a tier 2 issue, we'll worry about that later. And I also think we'll put the barracks closer. So it's just walled off, so the hero can only, yes, equipment and stuff can go through and you have to go all the way around, but walled off so that their hero can only go in, so that way, because then you can actually block them in and stuff, yeah, whereas there they can just run out, so. Might even do a shop before we tech, because again, that's a really big thing there is not having healing, so having that available is pretty important, so. Maybe we'll do that before we go up, even though you're not supposed to. Delay a bit. So I haven't actually done ORC in a while, which is why I'm thinking I haven't seen him, and we're gonna go scouting, so I realize that's a bad idea, and I abort it, but this is pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't see him. And the headhunter went past there. I didn't see that either, because I'm looking at this. I gotta get this guy, pull him back, get this guy to mirror image, pull it forward. What won the kill? Yada yada. Hilarious. Just a little weird stuff like this happens. Just like the funniest thing. And then here is just a big fail here, so this is what happens when you don't do the shop first. They can cancel it, and this is always slow, right? Getting harassed, you should always immediately, well, obviously you should respond to it here, but even your hero back. We did bring the hero back as soon as we could. But yeah, you want to throw everything in here. Everything that doesn't make it in, repairs, you can shuffle things in there and whatnot, and yada yada. Actually doesn't do a lot of damage to water elementals, so you definitely want to focus on Archmage as much as possible. But the other thing is, I think as a rule now, any harassment at all will just get boots on blade. I mean, obviously I should have got it there at the shop, because I was already there, but yeah, because blade will beat up anybody 1v1, but so the only way to actually like get rid of him here is with blade. All these headhunters could attack Archmage and he'd win, so yeah, they're keep him back here as well until he leaves, because we don't want him out here because he'll just kill them all. And then if anybody ever harasses you or does, you know, especially stuff with just their solo hero, they will most likely do it again, so you need to kind of expect that. So you'd want to put the burrow, you know, even behind the gold mine or by the trees, or just even if it messes up your placement for tier 2, especially for me, you want to have it as back far as possible, and that with the wall would be really good as well. So then they actually have to, you know, go into the base to actually cancel it, in which case you can block them in. Is there anything else for that to review? No, so think we'll do the grunt one for now. I think it just is a little bit better early, and I think we'll go with shop before we tech, even though that's technically a little off. It just prevents it from being cancelled, so having that already up is really big for any tier 1 problems. And then yeah, we'll wall off even versus human and undead, so at least their hero can be trapped inside, even if you can't chase their units around. It's better to focus on the hero anyways, because that's the thing that's actually going to make them go back. And then any harassment, immediately get boots on the blade. Yeah, and then burrows in the back. And then, yeah, blade goes on the hero, because it's the only thing that actually threatens the hero is blade. And everything else has to kind of stay in base. I mean, you can do mirror image and then use that to creep or something while you chase with your blade, but yeah, as a general rule anyways, do that. I think that's everything.